There was a question about Alberta's Personal Property Security Act.
Okay, so Personal Property Security Act. So when a bank puts a mortgage on somebody's house, technically they can only take the house. They cannot take that person's contents inside the house, right? They can't take the car, they cannot take the couch, they cannot take the fridge, appliances even, right? Because that's personal property. They're not allowed to, they don't have a charge on that. The security for that loan is just the physical house itself, right? So any kind of foreclosure proceedings, it's just the house they can take. That's it. But sometimes they will put a collateral. It's called a collateral mortgage, where under the Personal Property Security Act, there, what they will do is they will say, okay, the security in your house is not enough, right? The condition of the property is not good enough. So basically, what they're looking at is, can we resell this property in case the person defaults on their mortgage? They don't have, right? They're not able to pay their mortgage off. So can we do this? So when it's a collateral mortgage, that means they're taking additional security, or sometimes in business mortgages. So they will say, you know what, we don't want to just take your unit. You also have machinery, right? So let's say farm. So they will say, okay, we don't want just the farm. You also have farm equipment. We're going to put a lien against that farm equipment. So in case you're not able to, you default on your mortgage, and we don't get enough money by selling your house, so let's say, or the farm, so let's say it's $1 million is the mortgage, and they sell the farm and they only get 950,000, right? So there's a 50,000 deficiency. Now they can go after the farm vehicle, they can, or farm equipment, and they can sell that to recover that $50,000. So they only have 1 million. That's only, if the equipment is worth 50 million, they can't take all of it. They can just go after the difference between how much the mortgage amount is, or the total with the legal fees and whatnot, and what are the differences between what they owe versus what the property sells for. So that's known as collateral, additional security, personal property. So technically, that's why they say Personal Property Security Act. So that means they can take your person's personal property and use it to cover any kind of deficiencies should the house not sell for what the amount of the mortgage is.